for all of you, the other important and interesting news, Sambhal incident. Sambhal incident. What is this Sambhal incident all about? Shahi Jama Masjid is the oldest surviving Mughal era mosque in South Asia. How many of you have this idea before this class? Shahi Jama Masjid is the oldest surviving Mughal era mosque in South Asia. Located in Sambhal, Uttar Pradesh. It was established during the reign of Babur in December 1526. It was established during the reign of Babur in December 1526. The mosque is protected monument under Ancient Monuments Protection Act 1904. The Sambhal area mosque, Shahi Jama Masjid, is a protected monument under Ancient Monuments Protection Act 1904. Ancient Monuments Protection Act 1904. And actually, last month, November 19th, a petition was filed alleging that this mosque was built on the 16th century Jama Masjid was built at the site of an ancient Harihara Mandir. It was built on a Mandir, Harihara Mandir. The claim was similar to those made in the case of Gnanavapi Mosque in Varanasi and Eidgah Mosque, Eidgah Masjid in Mathura in Uttar Pradesh and Kamal Maula Masjid in Dar in Madhya Pradesh. The similar claims are also made in Gnanavapi Mosque with respect to Gnanavapi, with respect to Eidgah Masjid in Mathura, with respect to Kamal Maula Masjid in Dar, Madhya Pradesh. And the same petitioner who who submitted a petition to the court, Mr. Harishankar Jain, is also petitioner in Varanasi, Mathura and Dar cases, the same cases. With respect to Gnanvapi, with respect to Eidgah Masjid, with respect to Kamal Maula Masjid. The name of the petitioner is Harishankar Jain. The Sambhal Mosque is a protected national monument. They asked for an immediate survey of the site. On November 24th, at least 5 people killed and more than 20 police personnel injured after clashes broke out. So, this is the story behind the question. This story is not a question. My question is, what is Public Places of Worship Act 1991? What is the exact detail of the act? That act is in news because of this Sambhal incident. Public Places of Worship Act 1991. See, it actually aims that religious character of any place of worship as on August 15th, 1947 should be maintained. The religious character of any place of worship as on 15th August 1947 should be maintained, except number 1, Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid case, except Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid case. Number 2, ancient and historical monuments governed by ancient monuments and archaeological sites, ancient monuments and archaeological sites and Remains Act 1958 and Remains Act 1958. So, any ancient and historical monuments governed by Ancient Monuments Act. This is also an exemption. Third, any disputes that were already settled, or resolved, through mutual agreement prior to the commencement of Public Places of Worship Act 1991, prior to the commencement of Public Places of Worship Act 1991. Okay. So, Public Places of Worship Act 1991 is important. What is Sambhal issue is important. And while discussing Sambhal issue, you should also revise Gnanvapi issue, Ram Janmabhoomi issue, Eidgah Masjid Mathura issue, Kamal Maula Masjid issue. So, these issues are also important because almost all the issues are similar. So, Shahi Jama Masjid, it is the oldest surviving Mughal era mosque in South Asia located in Sambhal, Uttar Pradesh. It was established during the reign of Babur in December 1526. The mosque is protected monument under Ancient Monuments Protection Act 1904. First of all, you should know this detail. Then there were some issues after petition was filed and 5 people got killed in this area. For that reason, the police entered, security entered into this area. Now this area is sensitive area and the issue is sub judice. You should not take a stand. When the issue is in court, it is called issue is in sub judice. When issue is in sub judice, you are not expected to take a biased stand towards either of the group. Tomorrow if you become administrator, you are not expected to take a stand. If you are the collector of Sambhal district, are you going to take a stand on this issue? No. You are not expected to take a stand on the issue. Okay.